It's time for Don and Ron. You won't get this anywhere else.
Howdy folks, welcome to another edition of Don and Ron. Today we're going to be talking about replacing bungee cords. You got Don right now, but you're fixing to get Ron. He's going to show you how we do it here at canddaviation. One of the things before we get started, we want to talk about this little girl here. You notice that the front of the engine is off, the boot cowl's off. That's because this one's got a fuel leak on it, and so we're having to do some work on that, so that's why this is all off. But let's get back to bungees. Bungees are one of those things that a lot of folks don't pay attention to. You know, we see a lot of these airplanes, and you know, it's so easy to unsnap this bungee cover, take it off, and look at your bungees yourself. So Michael, come in a little bit closer, and let's talk about bungees, kind of bungee 101, if you would. One of the things you want to look at is the cover over top of the bungee cord itself, the rubber strands. It's not cut, chafed, not also, because a lot of times your bungee cover itself, again, so neglected, and what'll wind up happening is oil will get in there and soak those cords, and it deteriorates them so quick. But what you're looking for is, like I said, the nicks and tears in the covering and flat spots. See, this is nice and round. It's a good new bungee on there that we put on, so it's not a problem. But if you've got a real flat area, what's going on is most of the time your strings, your cords inside are starting to break, and it's flattening out because they're no longer there. So what you want to do is just kind of keep an eye on them. It's no big deal to do this, and we're going to show you in just a minute how we replace those cords. How we replace those bungees. But take the time, look at those bungees. Listen to what my brother Ron says in just a few minutes. He actually talks a little bit this time on the video, so you might be interested in that. Thanks again, and thanks for coming and watching Don and Ron.
Good. We're fixing to install a set of bungees on a J-3 Cub. We've went in and installed new stops inside and got everything prepped so that we can install the new bungee. We've got the bungee into the machine ready to go, and all we've got to do now is slide it in here and get her set up to go. So we'll get a little tension on it. Alright, hold that one on that side, Frank.
Yep.
Alright, now we're ready to go. We're going to start applying pressure to her and driving it down in there. These are 1280 HDs that we're installing. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yep. So, all right, go ahead and pull yours out, right? I'll get out of the way so I don't get a jaw for. There you go. I got us a nice little goodie. Let me borrow that. And all you got to do is drive the bungee over the edge here, just like that. And we'll move this one over a little bit more. Maybe get you to hit her right there. Drive her on over. Alright, that's about as far as it's going to want to go, ain't it?
Yep.
Alright, get this one out. I don't care how many times you do it, it scares you half to death. But basically, that's it. We just set the bungees right in place. I'm going to bring it back up a little bit. Maybe make it a little easier to drive those over. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can get that in. Move it over just a little bit more. There it goes. All right. There we go. All right. Whew. That's a tough little job to do. It's even tougher to do it without a little apparatus like this. This is a jack that you would have on a front of a trailer, and I believe she is 3,500 pound capacity. So it takes a little bit of force to be able to drive these things on. So we'll do the same thing again.
That's all right.
All right. There we go. And then we'll apply pressure again and push the new bungees in. There we go. Not really hard to do. Takes a little bit of effort. Alright, let's move that over just a touch. Alright.
Yeah, you're clear.
That good?
Yep, you're clear. It's close.
That good?
Perfect.
Alright, great. There we go.
You're clear.
This old apparatus has put on a bunch of bungees over the years. And sometimes they'll do just like that and jump right on by themselves. And sometimes they won't. And man, without this thing, it'd be tough. It'd be really tough. And that's that. A set of bungees installed, ready to go. That's what it looks like. Thank you guys for watching.